What's going on, guys? I'm Baller24 and I want to give a big thank you to Thunder for allowing me to post. And I just want to jump straight into my commentary. I want to jump straight into my topic. Yes, I am a sniper, and yes, I realize a lot of you guys absolutely hate snipers, but what I wanted to really do is just take a couple minutes and just discuss what I feel some of people's biggest concerns with snipers. I understand that there are a lot of them, and I'm not going to be able to touch on every single one of them, but I want to touch on what I feel are some of the biggest ones, some of the ones that most people have with snipers and the ones that you see the most. And I guess the first one that I want to talk about is the issue of quickscoping. The first one is the biggest thing that a lot of people think of when they think of snipers, when they hear snipers, especially in relation to Call of Duty. All they think of are the guys that are quickscoping and doing all this stuff. And a lot of you are probably going to look at me and look at the first couple shots I've taken in this gameplay and say, oh yeah, he's just another one of those quickscopers, I already hate him. Well, that's where I'm going to disagree with you. That's where I am going to argue that I am not just a quickscoper. And personally, I don't feel that there is such a person as a quickscoper. There is such a playstyle as quickscoping. And what I mean by that is that quickscoping is simply a tool that snipers use. It's not a playstyle. It's just something that had evolved in COD 4 as a way for a sniper to get a kill. It was not designed to be, this playstyle, and it eventually was bastardized and evolved into what it is today, to the point where if you're not absolutely looking through your, if you're not quickscoping, if you actually take your time to line up a shot like that, then you're going to have little 12-year-olds on Xbox Live cussing you out and saying you're not quickscoping, that you hard-scoped them. To be honest, I do what it takes to get the kill. If I need to line up a shot and take my time, I'll do that. If I need to quickscope because someone's right in my face, I'll do that. If I need to knife, if I need to pull out my pistol, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do whatever it takes in order to get the kill, just like everybody else in this game and everybody else that plays Call of Duty does whatever it takes to get a kill. So why should it be any different for a sniper? If you're going to run around with an assault rifle and a Kimbo FMG9 secondaries, then why am I not allowed to pull out a pistol? Why am I not allowed to quickscope? It's something that everybody, regardless of their playstyle, finds their own way of getting a kill. So why can I not find my own way? Why can snipers not have their own thing in order to get kills? And that is where quickscoping started. Quickscoping was simply just a way for people to get a kill because they did not have the time to line up their shots every single time, and they wanted to be able to compete. They wanted to be able to put up a fighting effort against people running around with assault rifles, against people running around with submachine guns, because they were severely gimped. They were severely just limited in what they could do until that pretty much came out, until people pretty much found out that that was an option. And along with that goes the issue that snipers are just concerned with their KD, or snipers don't play the objective. And again, I'll have to disagree with you. Obviously, there are some snipers that do not play the objective. Obviously, there are people that just completely are concerned with their KD. But to be perfectly honest, that's going to happen no matter what gun you're using. Whether you're using an ACR, whether you're using the Type 95, whether you're using a freaking KSG-12, like, you're going to have people that, regardless of what weapon they're using, regardless of what gun, they're going to have that same issue, because that's just the way they play. It has nothing to do with the weapon they're using. It has nothing to do with the fact that they have a sniper. If they don't want to play the objective, they're not going to play the objective. And I understand this game, it doesn't look like I'm playing the objective that much, but in all honesty, I had a full party and my teammates were playing the objective. We were never in a position where I absolutely needed to jump on a flag. We were never in a position where there was ever any concern that we would lose, because my teammates would just jump on the flags, and I believe I was on a streak or something here, and I just wanted to play more defensive so that way I didn't die. But if I need to, I will throw my KD out the window and jump on the objective. I will not be afraid to do that. Like, one of my favorite things was, or in any Call of Duty, was in Black Ops, how it specifically said how many flag caps you had or how many defends you had, because it really showed you like who on your team is a weak link, who on your team is not helping, who on your team is causing you to lose games. Because if you got, you know, a bunch of kills and didn't get any flag caps and your team lost, then what were you doing? And that's where, like I said, I feel that if I need to jump on an objective, I will. I have no issues with that at all. It's something that I'm always stressing, trying to get a win over anything else, and do whatever it takes to get that. Next one. I'm just kind of running down a list of just things I have in my head. Next one. Next concern that I hear a lot, next thing that I hear people complaining about a lot with sniping, is that sniping is easy because it's a one-hit kill and it's extremely overpowered. I could not disagree more. I'll admit that sniping in Modern Warfare 3 is the easiest it's ever been in any Call of Duty, but it is definitely not it's not as easy as everyone makes it out to be. It's extremely just more, it takes time to get used to. I guarantee all of you guys that think sniping is easy in Call of Duty, all of you guys that think sniping is something that only just the like idiots do, and that it's extremely easy for people to do. And yes, I apologize for this right here. We were just kind of bored and this guy was getting on our nerves, so we wanted to just embarrass him in campus tac. But sniping and getting that accuracy down and only having that one shot is not as easy as it seems. It's not as straightforward because you do only get that one shot. I understand you get the idiots that use the Barrett and spray it, and you get the other people that, you know, spray the Dragunov and the RSAS with their modded controls. And to be perfectly honest, those are the types of people that everybody hates. Those are the types of people that snipers hate, that I hate. And it's that like, I guarantee you sniping is not as easy as everybody thinks it is. Like I said, in Modern Warfare 3 is definitely the easiest it's ever been, but compared to everything else, it's not that easy. Just as an example, in Modern Warfare 3, my longest kill streak with the sniper is the streak that I'm on currently in this game. It was either like 19 or 21 kills or something like that. That's the longest kill streak I've gone on with the sniper. If I reg gun, if I use an assault rifle or a submachine gun, I can get at least one Moab a day. That shows the, just in my opinion, that right there is a perfect example of the difference between just the ease of use between the two different weapons, between the types of weapons. And I know some of you may disagree with me. I know some of you may think that I just have a skewed viewpoint because I am a sniper, but I like to look at things, I like to think that I look at things in an objective way. And personally, if I see something wrong with an issue, then regardless of what side of it I'm on, I'll view that issue that same way. But anyways, guys, I'm out of time. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you understood the points that I wanted to make, and I kind of hope this sheds a little bit of light on really what snipers are, what snipers like to do. And like always, thank you guys for watching this Balla24. Please come check me out if you really enjoyed this. Thank you again to Thunder for posting, but I am out.